Millions of years ago, a being, the first scion in existence, is said to have appeared somewhere in the universes, capable of evolving to such a magnitude of power that he could defeat gods and angels, becoming a multiversal threat, as he harbored pure evil and negative energy. However, no one could stop him, to the point that he almost killed Xeno-sama, facing off against the archangels and gods of universal depths. The most powerful beings, unleashing a universal battle, where he carried with him 8 universes, and the lives of many deities. However, he would be defeated with the fusion of an archangel god and a god of death, thus being disintegrated, not before leaving his soul to reincarnate. At some point, in the Majin Buu saga, Goku and Vegeta were in a fierce battle and neither wanted to lose. Vegeta had allowed himself to be controlled by Babidi to have the fight of his life, while Goku seemed somewhat confident. At that moment, both would feel the gigantic power of Majin Buu, as this being had awakened. Wait, Vegeta, is this from Majin Buu? Shut up, insect. I don't care about that. Equata. We'll fight as much as you want, but first let's defeat that being. Vegeta, after feeling the immense power of Majin Buu from afar, would accept with a smile. Alright, Kakarot. You say. Thank you, Bequeta. Alright, let's go. Goku laughed, but he would receive a hard blow to the head from Vegeta. Goku falls to the ground with white eyes. Damn it, I meant to hit the back of his neck. My hand slipped a little. But who cares? This fight is mine, Vegeta exclaimed as he headed towards Majin Buu and the others. At that moment, Goku would start having a seizure. For his ki to drop to 0, Goku would have died for the second time. However, something strange would happen, when suddenly he would react by opening his eyes. What? I did it. I managed to remember. What were those thoughts? My parents. My home planet when I was little. How could I never remember? Damn it! Vegeta knocked me out and went to fight Majin Buu alone. I must go help him or else he'll die. Goku exclaimed as he headed towards where Vegeta was. He would arrive to see Majin Buu humiliating and torturing Majin Vegeta. Goku immediately helps Vegeta by landing a kick on Buu, sending him crashing into some rocks. Vegeta, are you alright? Insect, you had it. You didn't have to help me. Can't handle it myself. What nonsense are you saying, Vegeta? That guy's power is superior to yours. Even if we fight together, it would be difficult to defeat him. Here, Goku would give some of his energy to Vegeta. He would recover a little. Kakarot, how did you wake up so quickly? Vegeta, I've recovered some memories that I had hidden. Now I remember my father's and mother's faces. Vegeta is astonished by these words. What the hell did you say? That means he has also regained his roots. The roots of a true scion. I'll tell you later. But first, let's defeat this guy, said Goku as he transformed into Super Saiyan 2. Trenuges, what do you think you're doing? You will not defeat my marvelous creation, exclaimed Babidi when he suddenly realized something deep within Goku. Shut up. We will defeat you and your creation. Vegeta looks at Goku, suspecting something, since the Scion's ki was gradually changing. Kakarot, tell me something. Is it really you? What do you mean, Vegeta? It's completely me. At that moment, Babidi would be frightened to see what Goku had inside him. What the hell is that? Impossible. How can there be so much evil? This exceeds the limits, Babidi said, very scared. What is he talking about? In front of both Scions, Majin Buu appears somewhat annoyed. Get ready, Kakarot, said Vegeta, getting into a fighting stance. Here we go. shouted Goku when suddenly... What? Ga. Is this? The scion falls to his knees and starts to vomit. Kakarot? What's happening? Why isn't my body reacting? I feel like I'm disappearing. I'm trembling all over. Feel different. My body was releasing a burst of energy that would send Majin Buu flying. A dark energy and black lightning would surround his entire body. Vegeta would stand up, injured and surprised. Hey Kakarot, Goku was raising his power, surpassing his limits, creating a gigantic explosion on the battlefield. A band of smoke would form. No one could see anything at all. But what the hell is happening here? Said Vegeta when he would see Goku behind the smoke with a different outfit. What? Who is that guy? On one hand, Babidi was very scared. No, this can't be true. The legend of merging two personalities, two bodies into one to become a single being is impossible. Wow, so we've merged body and mind. This is incredible. My blood is boiling with anger and annoyance. It's so intense that I want to destroy everything. But I still have the heart of a human. Hey, who the heck are you? Pointed out Bequeda, very serious, Vegeta. Is it? Don't you remember me? It's me, the one you call Kakarot. What are you saying? Vegeta is left speechless. Very well. That seems perfect to me. Now that I've fused with myself, my power has increased considerably. He said this while transforming into Super Saiyan 1. This leaves Vegeta and everyone speechless, as his presence, his energy, and KI were very high. Possibly, his power level is on par with mine. While only in his first phase. So you are Majin Buu. Majin Buu would just watch him very seriously. I will show you what the true truth is. Goku disappears. Reappearing next to him, landing an elbow to the face along with a series of blows all over the body, creating different holes in him. Majin Buu lands a blow to the face, sending an echo to Goku. Friends, step back. Majin Buu, very injured, would regenerate while Goku would laugh. You're nothing but a fat. Aren't you coming or attacking me? Or perhaps, are you a coward? Those words make Majin very angry. Did you call me fire? I'll kill you, said Buu. For this, he regenerates with incredible speed, landing a powerful set of blows and crashing him into some mountains of Goku, which would get up somewhat serious and a little hurt. I underestimated him more than I expected. That Gordon Flawn has surprising power. And now I'm not in a condition to fight. I'm just getting used to this body. I don't control my techniques or abilities well. I have power, but I lack training. Goku thought intelligently. When he smiles and looks at Vegeta. Hey, you. You said this was your fight, didn't you? So what are you waiting for? Are you afraid of this Gordon Flawn? Vegeta is annoyed. What are you saying? This is my fight, don't interfere. Vegeta quickly appears in front, getting into a fighting stance. Goku transforms back. I'll be back in a while and finish you all off. With that, Goku would use teleportation, disappearing. What? Did that wretch escape? No. He knew he couldn't handle this guy and left it all to me. That bastard. How I fell into his game. Goku appeared at the temple. But if it isn't you, Mr. Goku, it's Goku. All his friends would go to hug him, but the stem of his aura would send them all flying. Goku would walk to the temple. But what's wrong with you, Goku? Goku stares intently at him. Shut your mouth. He would unleash thousands of energy blasts throughout the temple. Krillin would be left on the ground, badly injured. But Goku, what are you doing? Bulma shouted. He's not Goku. Milk said, frightened. All of Goku's friends would start to distance themselves from him. Leave before you get killed. I'm generous and will let you live, since your lives are worthless. Goku would continue walking to the temple when suddenly he falls to the ground, clutching his chest. What the hell is happening to me? Goku would regain consciousness. But, what is this? What? Just happened? My body. I got it back. I got my body back. Goku would return to normal, looking around. Seeing how the entire temple was destroyed. And his friends completely injured. Krillin, Milk, Bulma, friends. But what happened here? Everyone, scared and angry, would move away from him. Get away, monster! Shouted Bulma. But what are you saying, Bulma? Goku, why did you do this to me? This? But Krillin, who did this to you? You're not the Goku we know. Shouted Chi-Chi. Thus, everyone would walk away very sad. But, what are you talking about? Could it be? Did I do this? Said Goku as some memories came to his mind. What? No, I couldn't have done this. Goku runs inside the temple, very sad and confused. I hurt my friends. No, I wouldn't do it. What the hell is happening to me? Also, my powers have increased so much. I feel a tremendous energy flowing inside me. The fusion with his other self was not yet complete, so he hadn't become 100% evil yet. My blood is boiling. I feel like destroying. This was your mission from the beginning. Said a voice in Goku's head. What? Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my head? I am you, and you are me. If we completely merge, we will be invincible. You are a scion of pure race. Pure. You are not a mere human, so act like it. But what? Who is? Suddenly, Goku would fall to the ground and lift his gaze. Damn it. He has such a strong will that it doesn't let me control him 100%. I wonder what I'll be like when our minds unite. When that moment comes, we won't be either of us. A new being will appear. I hope that doesn't happen. That's why I'll train to become more powerful and thus completely dominate his mind. And since I have all his knowledge, this room of time will help me. Wow. But this room is very different from what I remember. It seems I found myself in another dimension. He looked at Goku, observing how there were very large statues everywhere. This is strange. These statues possess negative energy. And besides, I sense an unknown energy. Goku would see a sign that said to obey the rules of a god. But what the heck is this? Suddenly, the statues would start moving. I knew it. I knew these statues weren't normal. Suddenly, the statues would attack Goku. The Scion could easily dodge their attacks. However, one statue would move at the speed of light, appearing behind Goku, landing a hard blow that broke Goku's back. He would scream in pain, falling to the ground. Goku would try to get up, but the gigantic statue with great force would step on him. Goku, surprised, would spit as a Saiyan. Aw, what the heck? Goku would transform into Super Saiyan 2, moving away very astonished and very injured. What are those things? I thought they were weak, but I can't feel their teeth. Why are they using another type of energy? Goku would remember the written rules. Right? God? What the hell? Is it a god? Are those things? Do they have divine energy? Impossible. In a quick moment, the statues would charge a super attack. Goku would find himself in trouble. Damn it. What do I do? At this rate, they'll kill me. Wait. In that case, Goku would try to use teleportation, but he couldn't. Dog! I don't feel any ki. This room is in a closed dimension. I'm going to have to use that even if it costs me energy. The whole room would defeat me. Capture!
The Silent found himself in his third form, with a surprising ki. I would be worried about this. Quickly, in a flash, Goku would destroy a statue with an energy ball, which was guarded by Bach, to appear above the other statues. And with different power attacks, he would break the statues, leaving only one statue. You are the one who possesses a spatial energy. What case are you? That so-called God, the one who wrote those rules. Suddenly, the statue smiled. Don't cry for me, XS. If this is the title of this episode. What are you saying? Goku wouldn't know about the existence of the gods, which is why he was very confused. What were you saying, Doc? Alright, if that's what you want, I'll end your life. Goku would launch a super ki. Shut up, Doctor, but this would be disintegration after destroying the statue's aura. Peak of co-star on him. The statue appears in front of Goku, grabbing him by the head and slamming him against the wall, while delivering a knee strike that breaks each rib of the Silent, who would scream a lot in pain. To slam him against another Goku falls to his knees on the ground while coughing up blood. How is it that I could react? What is this guy? On Earth, Vegeta was fighting Majin Buu, but he couldn't defeat him. Vegeta would consider the option of sacrificing himself, but having seen how Goku was not the same as before, he had no choice but to go with Piccolo, Gohan, and Trunks to the temple, escaping from Majin Buu. He arrives at the temple along with Piccolo, Gohan, and Trunks, observing how everything was destroyed, and seeing his beloved Bulma badly injured on the ground. What happened here? Yamcha tells Vegeta and Piccolo that it was Goku who hurt them. Kakarot? Said the Silent seriously while lowering his head and looking at the ground. He hurt Bulma. And the others? That damn. The Silent is a great power, destroying half of the temple. I'll kill that. Sec. He shouted uncontrollably, unleashing energy beams. Vegeta, calm down. I'm fine, Vegeta, said Bulma, calming him down. I've seen the whole situation, and that wasn't Goku. Another being took over him. We don't stand a chance against Majin Buu, nor against Goku. The power of both is beyond our limits. And we only have you, Vegeta, said Piccolo, looking at the Silent somewhat nervously. Piccolo was somewhat sad. It seems that Gohan died. Everyone was astonished. Not Gohan, shouted Videl from afar, crying, just like Emil. Damn, so he died. He walks away. Everyone turns to look at him. Where are you going? Said Bulma and everyone else. That's none of your business. Leave me alone. But Vegeta, we're in a complicated situation. If we don't do anything, the Earth will be destroyed. I'll enter the hyperbolic time chamber. First, we have to deal with that fat one. Then we'll see what to do about Kakarot. Explained Majin Vegeta as he entered the hyperbolic time chamber. Hey Piccolo, what happened to Vegeta? Why does he have that mark? Also, he was transformed into Super Saiyan 2, wasn't he? His power was very high. Piccolo would tell them everything that happened, while elsewhere, Gohan had been rescued by the Supreme Kai, taking him to his planet. But where am I? Supreme Kai? You finally woke up, Gohan. I don't understand anything. During that time, the Supreme Kai would explain the whole situation to him, and the Kai from generations ago would also appear, who, knowing everything, would decide to unlock Gohan's hidden powers, managing to do so. Thus, after some time, Gohan would have obtained the mystic form. However, elsewhere in the universe, a god would have awakened ahead of time. Hey Whis, is it true that there's a being threatening my universe? That's right, Lord Beerus. His name is Majin Buu, and he's on planet Earth in Galaxy 18. Although his level doesn't even reach 15% of your power, that being possesses very interesting techniques. Let's go to that planet Earth. At the temple, Gohan and Trunks were training with Piccolo. They wouldn't know about the fusion since Goku never taught it to them. Everyone was waiting for something. Hey Piccolo, it's been many days since Vegeta entered the room. Could he be alright? He must be pushing himself. But if he found Goku there, it's most likely that he's... Of course not. Vegeta is a strong and proud scion. He wouldn't lose even against Goku. Then, it seems a divine being has just entered Earth's atmosphere. It can't be. Damn it! Could it be another threat? Elsewhere, Mayulu is destroying cities. When suddenly Bills appeared in front of him. So you enjoy destroying things. Who are you? Buu exclaimed with a smile. You should know. I am the true destroyer here. You're a weakling, you look fragile. Well then, come and confirm it. Thus, he would start with a barrage of punches and kicks, but the god would effortlessly stop all of it. He would counterattack with a series of blows so powerful that in a second, he would destroy. Hey, Whis, what a disappointment. You really exaggerated in saying that this being was a threat. Suddenly, Majin Buu would regenerate, astonishing the deities. That ability is very useful. Majin Buu, quickly angered, shouts. Turn into candy. Whis would dodge Buu's attack, but the ray would hit Whis' staff, turning it into candy, leaving Whis and Whis stunned. If that had hit me, without a doubt, it would have been a problem. Lord Beerus, I'm going to get another staff. I'll be back in a few minutes. You better not do anything crazy. Whis would go in search of another staff while Beerus... Well, it seems you're not the god of my dreams. The god, without blinking, was already behind Majin Buu saying, Okay, but Buu quickly creates a super shield. The shield would disintegrate, so Buu would step back, saving himself and something substantial. Beerus was amazed. You managed to save yourself from my Hakai. Impressive. But Beerus immediately gathers a lot of divine energy, creating a Hakai supernova. I think this will be enough to destroy you along with this planet. Buu was very nervous and scared. He knew that the power of a god was on another level. However, Buu gives a slight smile and shouts, Come to me. A pink mass appears behind Beerus. What? What is this? The god would unleash 100% of his power, but at the last second, he would be absorbed, being too late. However, by absorbing the deity, it would give him a super headache. The entire universe would begin to tremble. Lightning would surround his body. A great power would be felt throughout all the universe. A demonic presence is felt. At that moment, the Supreme Kai will be gone. But Supreme Kai, what's happening to you? No, I don't know. I feel very dizzy. Those were his last words. To be completely disintegrated, leaving everyone in shock. Meanwhile on Earth, dimensional portals, lightning, and an incredible aura were forming around Majin Buu, which lets out a scream, creating a galactic flash. However, something must have gone wrong. A new entity would have appeared after the fusion of Prince Maximum, with a non-being being, and yet being with absolute power. By What is this? Where am I? Who am I? Why do I have memories? God? Angels? Realms? What is all this? It can't be. What's happening, Piccolo? Piccolo was in shock. The Earth is going to be destroyed. It's only a matter of hours before everything blows to pieces. So what will we do, Piccolo? Vegeta isn't leaving the room either. Piccolo, very nervous, comes up with the idea of the Dragon Balls, when suddenly, footsteps could be heard, making the entire planet tremble. Everyone falls to the ground feeling a great pressure and gravity. But what's happening? Why does my body feel heavy? Hey, do you have something to eat?
Who are you? Everyone was surprised. But what's wrong with everyone? Why are they just standing there? Everyone was astonished. Vegeta tells everyone, my appearance has changed. This is the transformation of the Super Saiyan Trinostar. It surpasses Phase 2 and Phase 3 by dimensions. What? Phase 3? I managed to achieve different transformations. But this is undoubtedly the strongest one. Now then, I'll go eat and then I'll kill the new entity that appeared. Majin Buu is different now, much stronger. I know that. And it seems he just entered a room. His presence disappeared. However, I already know where he entered. I don't think it's going to be very difficult. Everyone was very surprised by Vegeta's calmness and Vegeta's perception. Elsewhere, I must go to Earth. Wait, boy, with that level you won't be able to do anything anymore. But, what are you saying, Supreme Kai? This level is just what I need. Gohan, we're no longer talking about a galactic being. This being surpasses all limits. It's a universal being, and I highly doubt that with your current power you can do anything. Then what am I supposed to do? We have to wait for your tail to grow. But, what are you talking about? My tail? Meanwhile, elsewhere, in a room. I can't take it anymore. Why? Why? I've been here for a long time. Goku would have been locked up for many years in that place, where he would be tortured every day. Enduring the absurd blows from the statue, Goku would reach the point of saying, "Damn it, I give up. I can't take it anymore. Kill me. I wish you a happy birthday."
Hello, friends. Good morning. That he tap a leader, you tap a leader. That he tap a leader, you tap a leader. That he tap a leader, you.
Can't believe it. Goku was saved. A few hours would pass like this. Goku would wake up. Don't move. Boo, are you? And what is this room? Goku, very injured, would get up. Rather, who are you? Both were very confused. I just entered through a door and saw you about to die, so I saved you. You should thank me. Not in your dreams. No one asked you to save me. Insta shoots a beam through Goku's arm, causing him to fall to his knees. Answer, where are we? Damn. If I were recovered, I'd rip that hand off. Do you want another beam? Answer, damn it. I don't know either. I've been trapped here for years fighting that guy. You saw. It's impossible for me to defeat him. I've even suffered all kinds of torture. However, when I find a way to get out of here,
I swear, I'll finish off all the gods and angels. How do you know that? I also want to finish them off. What? So you know about their existence? I'm still a bit confused. In fact, I don't even know how I appeared. But I have a voice in my mind telling me to destroy everything. And I wanted to shut up. The same thing happens to me. I'm neither Kakarot nor Goku. I am a new being whose goal is to eliminate this universe and create a new one. It seems we have the same ideas then. So are you going to finish me off right now? Yes or no? Goku shouted. I don't think so. She would lower her hand, causing Goku to faint. Days would pass where the Scion would wake up again. What the hell? Where am I? Hey you, how did you expect to defeat that statue? According to what I researched in this place, that being is the fusion of an archangel and a god of death. Its power is equal to that of the angels, although I still don't know what it means or how much power it really has. However, it's impossible for you to defeat it alone.
I already know. But I can defeat it by myself. If I don't finish it, I won't be able to finish anyone.
Hey, what do you think if we team up?
Team?
What the hell are you saying? Now that I see you, I have some images of you in my mind, but I don't remember from where. I only know that my name is Lia. Get out of my sight. Exclaimed Goku about to leave. I've seen your power. I would like you to fight with me. Goku stops, turning around. Do what you want. If I win, you'll train me. And if not, you can eliminate me. Goku would sigh. Alright. Then let's begin. They both look each other in the eye and then disappear. Liyue moves at extreme speed behind Goku, throwing a punch which Goku, with his back turned, only moves his head to dodge, landing a powerful blow to the stomach, sending Liyue flying into the sky. She quickly recovers. What was that? I couldn't see when he hit me. His punch, that punch really hurt. Even though I'm injured and tired, I can still use this state. Goku exclaimed. State? What do you mean? Goku was an Ultra Instinct. But Lia wouldn't realize it. Suddenly, Lia would launch some lightning attacks. And directly at an extreme speed, she attacks Goku. Goku was barely dodging the lightning bolts. However, Nia would appear, grazing his face with a scratch, so that Niso, with great strength, would join his hands and launch a powerful punch, which Goku would stop with much difficulty, but he would be sent flying, crashing into a wall. He would get up somewhat tired and injured. I see, it's not very fast. What it has is too much strength. And a lot of destructive power. Get out. Oh. The punch hurt me a lot. It almost broke my arm. What kind of strength is this? If it were to hit me with all its strength, I'd be in trouble. Lia had incomparable power and strength. However, she was very slow for Goku. Her power was far superior to that of a god. But, with Goku spending several years here, training with that deity, he would increase all his abilities and powers, having incomparable endurance. Quickly, Goku would raise his level further, his hair would stand on end, and his power would increase. Lia would be amazed. Don't tell me that. Are you going to become faster? Before Lia could say anything, Goku was already above her with a Super Kamehameha. Take this! Goku would launch a Divine Super Kamehameha. Lia, unable to see it, would take it in full, being completely damaged and injured. Well, it seems this ends here. I never thought you were so powerful. But I will fulfill what I said. Finish me off. Goku charges a small energy ball. Liao lowers her head. Thus, Goku would launch his attack at her. Liao receives it, regaining energy. What? What are you doing? It would be a waste to eliminate you. At least you will serve as training for me. Hey, what's your name? You can call me whatever you want. I am Liao, and I don't know who I am either. Just don't get in my way. According to my mind and my memories, I was born to destroy everything, but on the other hand, my heart doesn't allow me to. I'm caught between good and evil, so I'll just fulfill my duty. And I won't harm anyone else. If you want to follow me, do it, but don't bother me. Liao would agree with the Saya. Hey, tell me, how did you learn those skills? Liao asked. Goku would start telling Liao a little more about himself. Time would pass. Liao and Goku would have become better friends, training together and improving their techniques and weaknesses. Hey, Master, would you save me? If someone tries to kill me... Master, what are you talking about? I'm not your master. We're just collaborating to be able to defeat that statue. And no, why would I risk myself to save you? But what a sense of humor you have. I hope the angels wipe you out, Liao said sarcastically. They sometimes got along well, but other times very poorly. Being incompatible, Goku and Liao found themselves living in a cabin somewhere in the temple where there was life and animals. They would spend a few months in that room. Master, what are we doing today? Are we going to train, or are you going to train alone again? HM? First, let me finish my tea. And I won't train alone. I think today is the day to try again. Master, don't tell me we're going to. That's right. Today we'll try to defeat that damn statue. I think it's time. Hey, wait. Before we go, I need to tell you something. What's going on? The truth is that Suddenly, the gigantic statue would appear. So here it is. Oh, these months, said the statue. Launch a super attack at me. Lock it, Master. We are advanced, jumping out of here, in case there's a dusky frontal attack. But what are you doing? I just saved your life, fool. Now we're even. Goku is amazed. Liao would stand up very seriously. How dare you attack out of nowhere like that? You deserve to be eliminated. I'm going to eliminate you right now. Liao gathers a lot of energy, appearing above the statue, returning the super attack. But this one wouldn't disintegrate with the eyes. It was right in front of Liao. But what is the speed? This one grabs Liao's face to throw her into the sky. On one hand, Goku would walk slowly towards this one. You've given me a big headache. But I guess not anymore. Liao, somewhat injured. Goku, be careful. He has too much strength and speed. Be very careful. Goku gives a slight smile. Do I really feel that much? Beak. Don't do the same to me. This time it will be a bit different. A pink aura would overflow from Goku's body, to then give a shout, asking for a gift. A beacon of light opened above. Goku was in a transformation never seen before.
Divine energy now. Divine energy is not necessary. Impossible.
I discovered and created my own divine energy. The universal energy. Don't feel confused by a trace of your geographic region. What? No, it's not possible. What? Dear? Nothing else. I can increase my powers to unimaginable levels. Whenever I want. Exclaimed Goku with a smile. When the physical form was found, the head seemed to fall, resulting in a crack. It crashed against the ground. The deity would rise, but Goku was already one step ahead. Goku charged a tiny ball of Nanfis.
Watch me.
Wait. I know where in my animation collection. Yes, I know everything in data. Teaching everyone to enrich and familiars of that.
Do you think that matters to me? Let them come, I'll finish each one of them. But my goal is about to be fulfilled.
The strength of this battle is strong. A duel is strong. You will live.
We'll see about that. Goku launches a super attack at the face of a stadium, creating an explosion and a large crater that would completely disintegrate the deity. Thus, Goku would end this threat. However, the scion looks to the side and surprisingly sees Vegeta, who was watching everything. This leaves Goku and Leah astonished. But, who is he? Leah asked, somewhat tired and injured. But what are you doing here? How did you get in? Kakarot, who would have thought that after so long you would be on Majin Buu's side? Majin Buu, what are you talking about? Don't, you know. The insect next to you is a fusion of a god and Majin Buu. Goku is somewhat astonished. Lilla, are you... I really don't know. I just appeared. I don't know what that guy might have done to you. But I am not him. Of course you are. That being lives within you. And you, insect, have changed. However, you are not the same as before. Isn't that right? Answer me. Vegeta, I am not the same as before. But I also don't want to harm you or anyone else. That's normal. After all, you have a heart. However, there is still evil and selfishness in you, but I hope that with time you change. Come on, go and eliminate that insect and let's get out of here. Vegeta would walk towards the exit waiting for Goku, but Goku remained still. What? But what's wrong, Kakarot? Don't tell me you don't want to do it. No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Goku would remain silent, lowering his head a bit. Ugh! I can't believe you're still playing your little games, insect. Exclaimed Vegeta, approaching Leah. Leah, injured, steps back. Wait, she's not bad. Don't hurt her. What? Are you telling me you want me to let her go free? That's right. If you don't, you'll have to kill me first. These words leave both deities surprised. Vegeta smiles. It's what I've been waiting for. What? Are you telling me that you want me to set her free? That's right. If you don't, you'll have to kill me first. Those words leave both deities surprised. Vegeta smiles. This is what I've been waiting for, Kakarot. The Scion transforms into his new Osara form, creating a great fun wave that would send Naya and Goku flying, leaving both of them impressed. Kakarot, I don't think you really want to face me. Vegeta would look with great anxiety and eagerness to fight Goku, while Goku wanted to avoid any kind of fight with him. Moreover, he knew very well that the fight was not going to end well for either of them. Let's finish what we started. Exclaimed Vegeta, attacking Goku by throwing a powerful punch to his face, which on that day wouldn't even budge. Vegeta is left shocked. Goku just turns his face. That punch would have taken me out. But the truth is, I've already taken so many hits and endured so much torture that this is nothing to me, Vegeta. This makes the Prince of the Scions look ridiculous as he steps back surprised. Damn it! How dare you humiliate me? Vegeta was about to launch himself at Goku again,
when suddenly the door of the place, where they were, was being destroyed. Damn it, it's going to be destroyed. Vegeta, let's fight another time. My fight is not with you. It's against the gods and angels. Vegeta is left confused. Gods and angels. Let's get out of here before the door is destroyed. Leah shouted, so these three go at full speed. Meanwhile, in another place, so TAMU, the statue of death that we locked in that room, has it been eliminated? Yes. Apparently, upon dying, it emitted a signal that destabilized the two universes. Therefore, we will have to destroy Universe 7. But who could have defeated it? Who was so strong? Who is so powerful? I don't know who it could be, but we know it's someone from Universe 7. Since the God of Destruction has also disappeared. Ah, what a headache. Daishin, I want you to go to Universe 7 yourself and find out everything that's happening. Be very careful. You know that if there's no other option, we'll have to call Meruin, the fusion of death, and the Archangel. But if we call him, he might get upset with us. And who knows, he might turn against us. Remember that he is currently the most powerful being of all. You're right, but release him only if necessary. At your command. Daishin disappears. Meanwhile, in other places, Gohan was very exhausted. Supreme Kai, what is this tale? That tale is the surpassing of your limits. Supreme Kai, I have to go to Earth. But what nonsense are you saying? We still have a lot of training left for you to reach your maximum power. With that tale and your divine and mystical powers, you will be able to unleash a tremendous power. Gohan was training with the Elder Kai, while the Supreme Kai was leaving to go to planet Earth. Meanwhile, Shinkan was on his way to the planet. Since that was where the God of Destruction had died and where everything was concentrated. On one hand, Piccolo, and the others were at the temple waiting for Vegeta to return. Suddenly, everyone looked at Dend, who was very scared. Dend fell to the ground trembling. What's wrong, Dend? Why are you so scared? It can't be. The myths are real. He is approaching. This is impossible. What is approaching goes beyond my imagination and everything I've seen. What are you talking about? Piccolo asked when suddenly a voice was heard throughout the temple. You saw it too, didn't you, Dend? It was the North Kai shouting. What? But that's the voice of the North Kai. Piccolo, Dend, everyone there on planet Earth should flee and leave the planet right now. It's already the end of the Earth, and nothing and no one can save you. Everyone is shocked. But what is Supreme Kai-Osama saying? Krillin said, surprised. What is approaching is none other than the guardian angel Daishin himself. One of the most powerful deities. Everyone is amazed hearing this, but they wouldn't understand much about the angel's power. However, Piccolo was trembling. What? Did you say? Did you say an angel? Hey, Piccolo, why are you so scared? What do you mean an angel? Do you know about that? Piccolo turns very scared. I thought gods and angels were just stories. I never believed they truly existed. Him! Get off that planet right now! Shouted the Northern Callus. But we'll be fine, won't we? Piccolo lowers his head. It's a matter of seconds before he's here. Don't make him angry, shouted Dend when a voice is heard. Sorry for the inconvenience, but do you know anything about the disappearance of a god of destruction? All the Z-Warriors turned to see Daishin, paralyzed. You are Daishin, aren't you? Krillin trembled, pointing at him. Yes, it's me. What a surprise that you knew my name. What do you need? Shouted Bulma, unafraid and very angry. Are you here to cause us trouble? Piccolo, Krillin, and the others try to silence Bulma, very scared. Wow, you are quite hostile here. I just wanted more information. Either way, both this universe and this planet will be destroyed. But that doesn't change the fact that I want to know all kinds of information. Will we be destroyed anyway? Yes. When a god of destruction dies, they die along with their universe. But first, we need to find out why this happened. Krillin falls to his knees on the ground. So, there is no salvation. At that moment, Milk appears and slaps Daishinkan. You can't come here and threaten us. Everyone is paralyzed. But what the hell is she doing? Daishinkan just smiles. Excuse me, ma'am, but you have no right to hit me. I will proceed to return your attack. At that moment, Daishinkan blows, to turn Milk into dust. Everyone would be in shock. So, do you know anything about a god? And I'm also looking for a particular scion. He could be a threat to the entire multiverse. No one could speak after seeing how the angel disintegrated Min with a blow. So if he's going to destroy the planet, there's no point in continuing to be afraid. Krillin attacked Daishinkan. Stop. Don't do it. Krillin lands a punch on Daishinkan's face but doesn't move him an inch. Daishinkan smiles, blinking. Krillin steps back, scared. Krillin, are you okay? Yes, that guy didn't do anything to me. He just looked at me. Then Krillin's bones would shatter in a second, falling to the ground. It can't be. With just a look, he left Krillin like that. Then 3 great presences would make the entire planet Earth tremble. Kakarot, we'll go out later. You count. Whenever you want, Vegeta. Both scions stare at each other intently, but we'll feel a supernatural divine energy from afar. But whose energy is this? Damn. It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Vegeta shouted worriedly. But Goku wouldn't move from the spot. What are you doing, insect? Let's go, we have to go. There's a very powerful being in the temple, and your friends are in danger. I don't care. This planet doesn't matter to me. As long as they don't touch what's mine. Goku said, looking at Lia. This left Lia amazed and Sparrow blushing. What the hell are you saying, Kakarot? Don't you care if your friends die? Honestly, I don't have those memories. My memories have been altered, so I won't risk my life for others. I will only go with Lia to destroy the gods as I had agreed. Rather, I won't beg you, do what you want, but when you need help, don't think I'll help you, said Vegeta, who is not in the temple. Meanwhile, the Supreme Kai would appear in the temple, stunned after seeing Daishinkan. That appearance is... It's not possible. Supreme Kai. Piccolo, don't tell me you tried to anger that guy. We're doomed. Daishinkan rises to the sky and begins to charge a gigantic ball of divine energy in his hand. I think I won't find the information I'm looking for here. Damn it! Piccolo charges at Daishinkan, but with a single finger, he knocks him to the ground. Daishinkan would launch his gigantic energy ball to destroy the planet. But suddenly, this attack would be disintegrated with Vegeta appearing. Vegeta. Everyone looks at Vegeta, rejoicing. Who are you and why do you have such great divine energy? You are a scion. This is incredible. Because of your race, in the past, the gods suffered a lot. And that's why you want to destroy this planet. Before this planet, I will destroy you first. You are a threat. I don't understand how the god of this universe could let scions like you live. Daishin raises his hand, launching an energy ball, but Vegeta in Supreme Scion doesn't let it phase him. Daishin is left speechless, witnessing the incredible power of the scion. It's impossible. Without a doubt, you are a threat. And you are a headache, exclaimed the prince, attacking Daishin, and to his surprise, he landed a blow on the angel's face, sending him flying. Daishin would be somewhat dazed. How can this be possible? A mere mortal has reached this level. Daishin appears behind Vegeta in a flash, but the prince easily dodges, landing a blow to the face and then teleporting above him, striking hard, delivering a series of attacks. Daishin couldn't believe he was fighting a mortal who could surpass his powers. It was simply mind-blowing. However, the angel would take action against attacking. Thus, both would begin a great clash of blows that would make the universe and the entire planet tremble. Their power would be felt across all universes. What is this, Supreme Kaiosama-sama? This is unthinkable. I never believed that the angel priest Daishin was on Earth. What? Angel? What? But, what do you mean, angel, Supreme Kaiosama? Angels are the most powerful beings in the entire universe, and he's fighting with a scion right now. A scion? Could it be my father? Honestly, I can't believe this. To what extent can you scions elevate your powers? They are fighting on planet Earth. Planet Earth is in danger and could be destroyed by the two deities fighting right now. But my friends are there. From Earth, the fierce battle of the Shinkan was getting out of control as portals would open. But Vegeta, surprisingly, in just his Phase 2 of Supreme Scion, would have the entire advantage over the priest, who is only using 20% of his power. The ace is very shocked. No one has ever given me such a fight before. You truly are a threat. I don't understand how this could happen. It seems that the god of this universe wasn't doing his job well by eliminating threats like you. Shut your mouth and show your true power. I have no idea who you are or what you are, but I know you're hiding something. Wow, you can indeed observe my true power. I never thought I would use my true power again, but the priest's muscles would grow in an instant, shifting to a muscular form. Vegeta falls to his knees on the ground under the angel's pressure, just like all of Goku's friends. What? What is this? Can a being with that kind of power and so much energy really exist? Daishin, just by raising his hand, would activate a portal. From the portal, a powerful attack would appear in which Vegeta receives it terribly, creating a gigantic explosion. I should never have shown this form. It's too much for mere mortals. Who are you calling mere mortals? Do you think you're superior? Said Vegeta, who was behind Daishin in his final form, leaving the angel paralyzed. But what was that speed? How did he appear behind me? Vegeta launches a burst of air, which the angel would receive as millions of blows all over his body. Daishin would be left floating in the air after receiving tremendous attacks from the prince. But Vegeta was above him with a super final flash. His most powerful attack. I'll finish this once and for all. Vegeta was about to launch his attack when Daishin smiles. Vegeta was about to launch his attack when Daishin smiles, snapping his fingers, and automatically time would stop, allowing the angel to control matter, creating and embedding thousands of divine swords all over Vegeta's body, and with another snap, time would return to normal. Vegeta was about to launch his attack, but he looks at himself seeing how he was covered in blood, as he had hundreds of swords embedded all over his body. What did you do? How? Gravity increased 1,000,000 times. Vegeta's entire body would be shattered, falling to the ground along with the gravity that Daishinkan imposed on him. Daishinkan smiles. Did you think you had the fight? 1. Vegeta spits blood, but suddenly Dend appears. Mr. Vegeta, I'll heal you. You all would start to heal him. What the hell? So that Namekian has a healing ability. How pathetic, mortal. Daishinkan snaps his fingers, making Dend explode.
This leaves everyone speechless. Damn you. Your fight was with me. Vegeta tries to get up, but the gravity was too much, and he also had swords stuck all over his body. All the Z warriors were completely injured and defeated, on the brink of death, while Daishinkan was untouched. I didn't even use half of my power. Why do you try to get up? You will not defeat me. Vegeta said, very furious, to unleash all his power, freeing himself from the gravity and the swords, and with full force, he concentrates all his Ki and energy into his fist, aiming it at Daishinkan's chest. Daishinkan's chest would be pierced by Vegeta's arm, causing the priest to spit blood. Vegeta, after that attack, would fall to the ground completely detransformed and with white eyes, having spent all his energy and power. Meanwhile, on one side...
What was that? It made me... It hurt me a lot.
Daishinkan was completely injured. When suddenly a voice is heard. If that hurt you, imagine when you fight me. Said a voice to someone in the distance.
But what?
The priest turns around seeing Goku in his new universal transformation. With Lionheart.
Who are you? Are you the mortal who destroyed the statue?
Daishinkan would say no more upon seeing how Goku's arm was embedded in his stomach.
But... What is this speed?
Daishinkan couldn't speak. I suppose you are a bad guy. It's not like that. I thought the angels were stronger. Daishinkan steps back, spitting blood and stopping time. Then, Goku would nullify all of Daishinkan's abilities and powers. I don't understand what you are. You're no longer normal. Goku grabs Daishinkan's head. Honestly, I don't understand much about the angels and the others, but there's one thing I know. And that is, I will kill any type of angels and gods like you. Goku charges an energy ball in the priest's face. I can't comprehend to what level mortals have reached.
It's unthinkable. But, with you, the universes will be threatened. You must die today, without a doubt. Penny, let all the angels and gods come. But I'm already done with you.
My god, Goku is indeed too strong. Ulya said it, very much in love with the scion, hugging him from behind. Meanwhile, on one side, Vegeta, on the brink of death, appears.
Kakarot, why did you come? You said you wouldn't help me. Don't get confused, Vegeta. I only did it because Ulya insisted.
Vegeta looks at Ulya, who gives him a slight smile. Don't even think. I'll thank you. I don't care. At least they're safe. And I think this makes up for what I did, or what my former self did. Alright, let's go, Goku exclaimed, seriously. Kakarot, you're leaving already. The next time we meet, Vegeta, I'll make sure to leave you worse off than you are now. Vegeta with a slight smile. Insect. Next time I'll finish you off, Kakarot. I will defeat you and be superior. Goku just gives him a slight smile as he leaves with her through the universe to exterminate the remaining gods and angels. Meanwhile, Vegeta falls exhausted to the ground. All the Z warriors would get up severely injured and walk towards Vegeta with a big smile.
Wow, Vegeta, you're our hero, Vegeta. I expected nothing less from you.
Said Piccolo. Thus, everyone very happy would praise Vegeta for saving planet Earth. However, they were somewhat sad about Goku, as he was no longer part of them, but after some time, they would understand. With the Dragon Balls from planet Namek, they would revive all the dead and rebuild planet Earth, which had been completely destroyed. And so, a few days later, they would celebrate at Bulma's house when suddenly Gohan would appear in front of everyone, seeing how all his friends, who had recovered, were at a party celebrating. Absolutely everyone would be very happy and surprised to see Gohan, who was still alive. The Scion would tell everyone what happened, and thus, the Z warriors would also tell Gohan about his father and everything that happened on Earth. So he would feel a bit sad, but he would understand, as there was finally peace on planet Earth. Meanwhile, elsewhere, I still can't believe how this simple runt could rule the two universes. Now I will take this position from him,